Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Arden. It's very nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hi, welcome back. Today I am filming on my phone because I got a new phone and the camera actually doesn't suck. So we're gonna be doing something different, and it's like a sit down with me chit chat, but it's book related or writing related. It's about Wattpad. Wow, that sounded so serious. It's not serious. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update and just to introduce myself as a writer and what I do. So my name is Arden Hall. I used to write under the name Desiree Clark. So my writing career started in 2014 when I joined this website called Wattpad, and I posted the first chapter of my very first book called My Babbly Neighbor. I joined NaNoWriMo in November for Player's Game. Player's Game was actually the first book that I ever finished because I wrote it in a month. And then during that time, I still wrote My Babbly Neighbor. But that book later got a Watty 2015 award, which was such a nice surprise. I felt so appreciated and so happy. It's like still the greatest the greatest achievement of my life. I can't even speak. I'm so like, oh, I can't stop smiling whenever I think about it. Like the Watties winning that was such a humbling moment, and like it meant so much to me. And yeah, My Babbly Neighbor was what basically catapulted me into the stars, but not really. Like, it's what put me on the radar, I guess. And in 2016, I got a publishing offer, and My Babbly Neighbor was later published. Player's Game was also later published. In the meantime, I also wrote Sister's Game, which is the second book to Player's Game. I wrote My Bad Girl Roommate, which is a second book to My Babbly Neighbor. I wrote a bunch of other books that I kind of took down. Spring Break is also another book that I wrote, and I also wrote Entangled, my baby. I'm now writing Empowered, Fall in Love, and I'm also writing Project Halloween. Obviously, a lot has happened since I started writing on Wattpad 5 years ago. So my accomplishments, I guess, are winning a Watty 2015 award, being a published author, My Babbly Neighbor becoming Amazon's double bestseller. Yeah, my all of my books together have over 40 million reads. I guess like number one in teen fiction, number 2 in humor, and number 2 in romance. What else? Like 75.5 thousand followers. And yeah, so like that's just basically me. Nothing like, yeah. I went to WattCon, and that was like the best thing ever, like visiting Wattpad headquarters and meeting so many amazing, great people. Grazing people. Yeah, so it's like, thanks to Wattpad, I've had like so many opportunities. I am now a Wattpad star, which is also great. I'm part of Paid Stories, which I love. It just connected me to so many people, and I'm like really, really grateful. But this is like basically all you have to know about me. Like, this is like a short introduction to me as a Wattpad writer. I do tend to write more of romance and kind of teen fiction, but my heart really lies in apocalyptic books. So why did I start writing on Wattpad? The reason why is because I felt like my voice wasn't heard in real life, and I felt like I had no voice. I had so much to say, but nobody was listening. And so I put that in stories, and I used it as an escape from real life, and it led me to writing or finishing like 6 books. And it, to this day, like, it's the best decision I have ever made. Wattpad really like changed my life. It turned it around so much. It made me feel more confident and more sure in myself, and it taught me to trust my instincts a little bit more. I really love that feeling when I get to make myself happy and make other people happy and help others by using my words and my voice, and I think that's really beautiful, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So right now I'm in the final stages of Fall in Love, which means just tying up loose ends, kind of calming down the drama that's happened, and resolving every conflict that's occurred, and Yeah, I'm really excited to finish this book. When I started writing it, I had no idea I was gonna love it this much, but it's definitely one of my dearest books that I have written. So yeah. I'm also writing Empowered. Empowered is the second book to Entangled, which is like my baby. Entangled and Spring Break are my two favorite books. Entangled for the reason that it's such personal book, I guess, and it's such a, it's really raw. The emotion in it, like I can relate to it 100%. I can relate to all the characters except for one, Isaac, and if you read that book you would understand why. But like I can relate to everything, almost everything in that book, and that's why I love it so much, because it's like me in a nutshell, I guess. And then we have Spring Break, which is a book that I love, and the reason why I love that book is because the main character is so carefree, and the story itself is such a fun read, and it's got everything that I want. It's got great beaches, it's got boys, it's got books, what? No. It's got girls who aren't afraid to be confident and who aren't afraid to stand out and to be themselves. So Empowered is the second book of Entangled. The entire series, the entire trilogy is actually called Class of Bermuda, and it's about the three main girls who were in Entangled. The first book is about November, the second is about Kimberly, and the third one will be about Stella. So Empowered follows Kimberly, who it was a side character, and now she's like the main focus of the story, and we get to see her perspective and her badassness. I'm also writing Project Halloween, which is also a fun story that I wanted to do for this year's end of the year kind of thing. It's not just Halloween, it's like October, November, and December. So we'll see how that goes. Since I'm talking about like my current projects, I also have to mention that I'm gonna be taking down My Bad Neighbor and My Bad Girl Roommate again. And I'm gonna be uploading the full story of My Bad Neighbor on Wattpad, and I'm also gonna be uploading Player's Game to Wattpad because I have terminated my contract with my publisher, and that was like my decision. I felt like the story doesn't really belong on shelves anymore. It has lived out its life, like I don't know how to say it. It doesn't age as well. You know, some books age well, but others don't, and I just felt like the right thing to do would be to put it back on Wattpad with my original readers, and it's like my gift to them, I guess, and a thank you for supporting me because it really means a lot. So yeah. So I'm also taking down Spring Break later, which I think will be next year, and I'm gonna be editing it so that I can focus on the second book, Summer Break, which I'm gonna be also posting on Wattpad. And yeah, that's like my update for Wattpad, I guess. What's going on, what's been happening, and I am really appreciative of every single reader and every single person that has bothered to check up on me, to write me sweet messages, to talk to me about my books, to give me feedback, to engage. I am so grateful for all the love, support. I'm also grateful for the criticism, for all the notes that I have been given. I'm grateful for all the interest in my books and everything in between. Like, I am just, it means a lot. I know like Wattpad, like internet life isn't everything and all that, which I do agree with. It's very important to have a life outside of the internet, but it's also really important to acknowledge that a lot of people work hard for their dreams and work hard for their stories and for their voices to be heard, and I have this opportunity because I was very lucky by writing a bad boy book. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to be in the position that I am, and I'm not taking it for granted. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring. I wanted to give like a little introduction to me as a writer and what I'm working on right now, and just give you like a little bit of an update in case whoever's watching is a reader and wants to know what's up. So yeah, leave a comment to let me know what video I should film next, because I have no idea. My mind is a blank right now. Booktube is a lot harder than I thought. Bye!